Hi, I'm Nathan. Welcome back to Holy Hypocrites. And was out of town last week teaching at a camp, but excited to get back to work and back to the playbook as well. And the next block of work that needs doing is if we want to make disciples, if we want to make young disciples, we have to define that. So, what is a disciple? I had a mentor who used to say, a disciple knows what his rabbi knows and does what his rabbi does. In other words, a disciple is someone seeking to replicate, to learn everything that his rabbi knows, and then to live in that way or to live in such a way. Now, much in the same way that one particular Bible writer said, copy me as I copy Christ. This is the idea. I got to teach at a camp actually just a couple months ago about discipleship. And the three big pieces are that a disciple is someone who is following Jesus, who is being changed by Jesus, and who is committed to the mission of Jesus. And that's going to take more than one podcast or blog post, but that's the next chunk of work that we're going to be doing on the playbook. Once we have a definition of a disciple and discipleship, we can start to chart a course. We can chart a path that would take a young person, even as early as starting in the nursery, and plot their course to being a disciple. So again, we're charting someone who comes to Christ entering youth group. We can chart that course, or younger or older, someone who comes to Christ being discipled towards following Jesus, being changed by Jesus, and ultimately being committed to the mission of Jesus. So that's where we're headed. Next week, we'll have some more content coming on that and be digging into that as we continue to build this playbook for young people and discipling them.